Welcome to episode 20 of Jays and Grays. I'm Dave Helem. I got my man Helem Hamilton in the building, aka Butter Beezy. What up, brother?
What's cracking?
Please make sure that after this show you follow us immediately for the post show on Instagram. Once we finish, it's been 20 episodes, bro. That's a
dub smack.
Milestone.
That's a dub smack. That's a twomp.
What?
20 of them.
Twomp. 20 of them. I ain't never heard twomp.
Yeah, that's a twomp. 20 of them. That's because you're from South Holland. That's why.
20. Hey, no. First of all, nobody uses that. Don't try to. That's like that.
No, people did use that. If you was cool, you want that twomp.
What was that phrase from Mean Girls that they were trying to make popular? Like fetch. That's fetch.
What? No. See, I don't remember that. What? Fetch?
Well, I mean, you just said twomp. And I mean, maybe I'm white. I don't know, but I don't think I am. I've never heard that used in my life. But you are from the South, which is a very good segue into my next story.
Did you dye your beard?
You said what?
Did you dye your beard?
Hey man, come on, bro. We out here.
Nah, this man is dyed his beard, baby. Come on, man. You gotta embrace that. Embrace that wisdom.
I didn't say I did do it. I'm just saying that the way that the light is hitting my beard right now is darker.
Come on, man. You gotta get that Ronald Eyes look going on, baby. Let it go.
I had an audition that I needed to look younger for. So first of all, don't ever do that again. But second of all, I went to Memphis this past weekend to see my little brother Jason and my niece, and I felt like nigga, I was in a time machine. Like I felt like it was 1974 at the latest. I was seeing like grown black people talking to white folks like, yes, sir. Like, yeah, I'm just happy to be here, I was just like, God damn. You just don't realize that, and they probably say twam down there too, but I never heard that. But the South was just like
it's not a Southern thing, it's actually a Chicago thing, to be honest with you.
Guess what? I don't think you need to say that no more. But that's not neither here nor there. But I was in Memphis and I was staying at this hotel called the Peabody, which is like the oldest and most quote unquote classiest hotel in Memphis. And white folks were out there looking like they were out there look like organ harvesting. Like they were just out there, like these folks looked like they were dead, bro. And I hated it. Like, you don't realize that, like, I think Chicago is country because Chicago is very country. But that Memphis is like Chicago, but it's also like Chicago if it was like way country. I don't know if we really talk about how country Chicago is.
No, Chicago country than the motherfucker. Because there's a lot of people who live here who migrated from the South.
From Mississippi, Arkansas, Memphis. And if I was out there, bro,
side of Chicago, you even more countryer.
West Side is very, very country. So I mean, South Side country too, but West Side is definitely has a little bit more Southern roots. But I'm telling you, bro, like people was out there rocking like, what none of the jeans tapered. Everything was just straight leg and baggy. Like it was like baggy.
They still rock Jabos down there?
Nah, they weren't rocking Jabos like that, man. But I mean, it was bad and good at the same time. It was bad because, like I said, the black folks is like hella, like, not even just the black folks, but the civilization just seemed like it was a little bit delayed. But the black folks were definitely on some like, the white man is good. This is good money. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But the only thing
I don't recall Memphis being like that. I've been to Memphis a lot of times. A lot.
Yeah, Memphis is kind of like it's just very country, man. Like the black folks out there, and they was just like real. It was a lot of gold teeth and just people just being loud for no goddamn reason. And I was just like, and I'm not saying that I'm bougie or no shit like that. Like people can be who they want to be, but when you treat the white folks like you just happy to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just happy to see you, boss. And I want to be like, bro, you ain't got to talk like that. You ain't gotta do no shit like that.
Mm.
But the good part about being down there was that it was open. So like I was able to go out and kick it a little bit and hit some live music. Like that part was refreshing. But other than that, no. I saw Mike Epps. He had a concert in South Haven, Mississippi. He was in my hotel. I saw Mike Epps. I was so excited. He had his mask on. I was like, that's fucking Mike Epps. I walked up to Mike Epps. I said, hey, Mike. You know, I see you. I'm Dave. I'm a comedian. I live in LA. I see you at a D-Ray spot on Mondays a lot of times. He said, oh, yeah, D-Ray. And then he just walked off. And I was like, okay.
Hell no, I'll treat your goof ass.
Treat my goofy ass, bro. So I was like, I'm not going to play myself until I see, like, when I see celebrities like that out in public. But then I saw Mr. Cooper, a.k.a. Mark Curry, at the airport the next day. And I was like, hey, Mr. Cooper. And he was like, what's up, man? And he took a picture with me. And I was like, never mind. I'm going to keep me in the group. So that's what we at right now.
You know what? Let me see. I've seen a few celebrities.
Who have you seen?
When Young Buck was popping and I was living in Nashville because I was in Tennessee State, I seen Young Buck in the mall. He had the spinning YB chain. And
who's this?
This is like 2003, some shit, you know. And I ain't never really just been starstruck, but I'm like, oh, this is Young Buck. I'm like, hey, Young Buck. He just looked at me, and I'm like, oh, okay. But no, I've seen Young Buck. I seen Gary Payton in the airport. I saw Allen Iverson at the club.
The one person that you became a fanboy for, like you were like, you know what, I'm gonna be cool, but I can't be cool. This is like that one person
that I seen.
Or you met. Like I got to talk to this.
It's not. You know what, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only a few not comedians, but it's only a few people that I've saw that was famous, or it's only a few people that's famous that I would actually like. Oh shit. Back when Penny Hardaway was playing in the league, I would have been like that over Penny Hardaway because I was a huge fan.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I'm like, damn, Penny Hardaway. And Penny Hardaway would have been one, and then it was one more. I can't even.
What about people you actually met though?
I
am so happy to be in your presence right now.
I met Dave Chappelle, but it was so many people like all in his face. It was like I just kind of sat back and just took in the aura. You know,
that the same night that I was with you at that at Talia Hall? Or was it a different
Not
time?
That one. It was when we was backstage. He was at the Chicago Theater, and it was
Erica Clark.
Yeah, downtown. I mean, and Erica Clark. Yeah, she the one that got us in, and that's Murph took the picture with
Rail covered out the picture. Yeah, I remember that show.
It was that one. And John Mayer was there. They was in the room, in his green room, and we was all in there just chilling. And I was just sitting on the couch, and I seen everybody like laughing at everything he said, even if he wasn't trying to be funny. People was laughing, and I was just like, look at all these fucking nut huggers, male groupies. Get the women, but the male groupies weak as hell. And then look at my weight. I'm like, hey, Dave.
I love Chappelle's show. You so cute.
Hey, Dave. I'm right there, bitch. Okay.
Dave would do that to you, though. Dave was one of them dudes that's so cool. I've seen him a couple times out in LA. And you know that back room I took you to at the comedy store? That back bar. You never know who you're gonna see back there, bro. But I think if I had to name one person who I met where I was like, I'm geeking out and I gotta talk to you right now, it was Kanye West. I met Kanye at Lenox Mall in Atlanta in 2004. I want to say this is right after College Dropout came out and Kanye was doing like Clark Atlanta's Homecoming. He wasn't quite like Kanye, but he was still Kanye. And we talked for like 5 minutes outside the guest store because my cousin used to date him. The girl that was throwing up like the rock sign in the Through the Wire video, Samiki. So I was like, yo, you date my cousin, my great uncle Charles Rainey. Like you said, you were gonna marry her in that song. That was so dope. And now he dated married to a Kardashian, and he didn't marry her. So never mind. But that was the one person I was geeking out about. Definitely.
Did you cry?
No, didn't cry. I met Jay-Z at that mall too. Morehouse had this program where they sent you to like go before your freshman year, like doing spring break, and you're like a senior in high school. And I went there, and they had a celebrity basketball game. Took us to the mall. I'm taking pictures with all these like bad chicks. I came back to my high school with like all these stuck-up girls who thought they were like fine as shit, but I was like, look at this girl. Look at this girl. She look way better than your ass.
Right.
You ain't shit. I was being really petty, but
I don't even know how I would react if I saw Jay-Z, because he's so like seemed like he's very hard to approach.
Jay-Z would not want to talk to you. Not talk to you. I'm just saying like and not you. Not you. I'm saying like me either. Like Jay-Z just don't seem like that type of person that like I see people start taking pictures with him in the club and he like take their phone from him and shit like that. Like,
nah, I'll be like, no, like, you know what? You should want to take a picture with me because I'm a child of God.
I'm gonna let that marinate for a little bit, my dog. Did you hear that song? That Jay-Z Nas song? That Sorry Not Sorry?
I didn't get to Jay-Z verse. Nas verse was first, and then my phone started ringing.
Okay, so here's the thing. People were saying that the song ain't shit, and I'm like, look,
people say everything ain't shit. Every new movie to come out, it was trash. New song come out, bro, yeah, I don't even listen to that shit. People always got these opinions. So
it's for the culture, and not only it's for the culture, but the beat is a soul beat. It's a good song, and people want to shit on good shit. But like, Nas and Jay-Z, like we're not used to having them be like together. Like they got a couple of songs like Success on American Gangster. I think My President is Black, the remix. I think maybe they were both on that with Jeezy. I'm not quite sure, but that's a big deal to have Nas and Jay together. And I know when they were beefing, I love Jay-Z. He's a great rapper. I mean, his legacy, Money Talk is great. But Nasir Jones, like nigga, Nas is the coolest rapper that have ever lived in the world. There's not a cooler rapper to ever exist than Nas, bro. Like,
I liked his verse because he was talking about crypto. Shout out to James Webb in the building.
Yeah, baby.
Crypto. We gotta have a whole podcast about crypto because it's a wave right now.
I will not be there for that one.
Why not?
You should want to be there because people making money.
Yeah, dude.
Myself included.
They're making money off a lot of shit. Real estate, crypto, like
no. Ain't nobody getting no ROI as much as they getting on crypto right now.
Bro, the houses
is insane, bro.
Where I live have gone up $250,000 in the last 6 months. Like people, like it's different ways to make money.
How much you have to put into it?
I ain't gonna put my business out there like that, but you know.
Okay, but I'm saying it's been a lot. You know how much I put into one of my altcoins? $300. You know how much I've gotten out of it? $30,000 in 6 months.
Boom. Did you sell?
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ROI, I think.
Did you sell? You should sell now.
No, sir. See, you don't know nothing about crypto. I
know that everything has a point where it's going to max out, and if you believe that crypto will keep
ain't even got started.
Yep.
It ain't even got started, bro. People about to be millionaires off this shit. It ain't even got started. That's why I said it's a wave right now, and so many people trying to get in and learn how to do it. That should definitely be an episode, and you should be a part of it just to learn some things. It's dope. This shit is exciting as hell.
I mean, but you do got to cash out to make money. Like, I mean, you can have all the what do you call it, like quote unquote stock in the thing, but at some point, if you actually want to be able to have that,
like that, man, you can take profits or you can have an exit strategy. There's two different things. An exit strategy is taking some of the profit and purchasing more of another coin that's about to crack. in professional terms, that's about to start spiking. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know what and where to put it at. If you're taking profits, that means you're just taking, hold on, excuse me.
Man, I would.
Profits, that means you just taking the money out and putting it in your account. Which, if you don't need the money, don't do it. Just reallocate it. But it is exciting. This has been an exciting week in the crypto space. Let me tell you. I'm getting called at 3 a.m. Wake your ass up. You see what? Look at your portfolio. I'm like, oh shit. You look. I mean, when you making money, you look at that shit like every 10, 15 minutes, man.
No, I believe it, but just the same way people was like making money hand over fist in terms of like with like really good stocks, like things hit a point where it's not gonna get no better than that. So if you feel like it's gonna keep standing there for a while, rock with it, but make sure that that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't be like naive and be like, oh, it's gonna keep going up, and then don't keep going up when you feel like you should have sold it at some point. I mean, that's a hard thing to be like. Let me stay in it and not be like not be greedy, but also let me try to like get more out of it too. And it's kind of like, you know. But I don't know shit about crypto like that. If you feel like this is gonna keep going up,
yeah. So Nikki Williams, what's up, Nikki? She said I was right. You know what? Thank you for agreeing with me. I don't get that. That doesn't happen much. That doesn't happen often on this show. So I appreciate that.
You need affirmations so much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, brother. I'm just saying to just make sure if you can cash out and walk away with a shitload of money, the most you can make, do that. just know when it's time to be like, all right. It's like being in a casino when it's like, all right, I'm up, I'm good.
I work like that, Dave. You can't relate. You can't relate. Crypto is its own entity.
What you talking about, bro? Like it's still a means of currency. So it's going to have a maximum value at some point. Whether it's now or in the future, make sure you get out at that point. That's all I'm saying. You can't argue against that.
I can't hear you the money in the way. Anyway.
You're gonna be on a crypto phone. This is gonna be you know how niggas had the money phones.
We don't flash money no more. We flash our crypto portfolios. Ain't that right, James?
Yes, sir.
I saw you post something. You was like, "Yeah, I should have got my niece like this, and this."
I am gonna get my niece.
I was like, "Why are you posting this? Like just that's a thought. Like, yeah,
because it's to encourage others
to
quit buying dumb shit and get them started on a future of wealth building. My niece don't know nothing about no crypto, but when I give her to her, I'm like, this right here is a ledger, and it has this on here. Look at this. See how this? I want you to look at this every week, and watch how this money grow. And she gonna be like, Uncle Butter. That's my nickname, Butter. That's what a lot of people call us, my nephew niece. Uncle Butter. Why was it this much last week, but it's this much this week? I'm like, that's called investing. And I'm gonna show you how. And then she's only 18, and she's gonna learn how to do that early, and that's how you spread financial literacy.
That's fine, but that's different than putting it on Facebook. Like that's
because you know what? Because it's other dumb people. I'm not gonna call them dumb. It's other people on there who gonna be like, I bought such and such some Jordans. I bought such and such this and such that. Who gonna like, damn? You know what? That's a good ass idea. I think
that's not how you get people to listen to you.
It's called being subliminal. It's called inadvertently encouraging people, motivating.
It's not inadvertently doing nothing but stunting.
How am I stunting?
Because it seems like it's like
you know how much Tailcoin costs per coin? 4 cents. You think that's stunting? You know how, now ETC, that's $170. That still ain't that much.
I feel like it's gonna fall upon deaf ears.
XRP, $1.60. Ain't that much. So what's stunting?
I'm just saying, start an investment group.
It's already, bro. Look,
I'm saying on Facebook, like that. That's
the older you get, the more you start to sound like my mama. Why are you putting that out there? I don't stun on Facebook. Never. You can look at my last.
If you're really trying to help folks, like you say you are.
31, huh?
Yes, if you're really trying to help folks, like you say you are, start an investment group and have it be more.
I didn't try, bro. Look, when we had that comedy chat, I've been trying to talk to y'all years. Like, oh, y'all
comedians, bro. You know comedians
down and laughed at me. Who's laughing now, motherfuckers? Ha ha.
So that means you're gonna be getting out of Chicago soon, then. Because now you got more than the opportunities to.
I still got business in Chicago. I'm just saying, but I'm not saying how much money I'm making. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm just making smart moves. And if you are a part of my immediate circle, I will share the knowledge and information. If people want to hear it, I welcome them. Because right now I'm saying it's a wave, bro. It's a wave. It's not a fad because it's here to stay. Digital currency is coming and it's already here. I'm telling you, bro, like it is so much money to be made. It's a great time. It's a paradigm shift that's going on. It's a whole paradigm shift going on. And it's a transfer of wealth. You know what I'm saying? So I that's definitely worth a conversation because the whole culture of finance is changing and money. And if you're not taking advantage of it right now, I feel sorry for you, but it's not too late. But people will be jumping on the bandwagon too late. Because right now, only people talking about is Doge and Bitcoin and whatever. All right, but it's so much other stuff out there that's doing amazing numbers. I'm telling you, man, there's so much money to make, and it's exciting as fuck. Super exciting. So that's all I got to say on the crypto talk. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get her some crypto. I'm gonna start off for our graduation.
That's good, man. Do some crypto. Get out the hood. Get off Jeffrey. Nigga, like, I'm a millionaire. I'm like, nigga, please move off 71st Jeffrey. Like, that is not. They're gonna rob you of your crypto with whatever money you have.
Know how to use it. They won't even know how to get it out. Hell, I better know how to get it out. So I'm not worried about that.
I'm just saying, use it before they shoot you. I mean, that's it. Like, get out. Get out and go to at least go to like the south loop, like Bronzeville. Just
yeah, I'm not gonna be here too much longer.
Get away from that Baba's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here too much longer. My place is nice. I just don't really care for the surrounding area, though. You know what I mean? But Jeffrey, what else is going on, Dave? What else we got going? Enough about me.
I was just telling you about Memphis, man. It's a lot going on in the world. We was talking about Nas and Jay-Z earlier, man. And it's funny because I was saying that Jay-Z has become like the rapper that's always talking about legacy and wealth. And, you know, Nas and Jay had that real heated battle in 2001 when Jay-Z had dropped Takeover and Nas came back with Ether.
And he ethered him.
And I listened to Ether again today. Ether was the shit. Like, I was like, God damn. Like, I forgot how cold Ether was.
You know, mustache having with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack.
Compared to beans you whack, nigga. But it's funny that people say, well, you know, Jay-Z won the battle because he married Beyonce and he got all this money from his business deals. I'm like, Nas ain't broke. Nas is a multi-millionaire. He might not have the same amount of money as Jay, but to me personally, Nas is just a way smoother rapper. Like in terms of just like, but I think Nas is a real smooth individual. So like maybe I'm being biased because like when I saw Jay-Z, I never want to be like, I want to be like him. But when I saw Nas, like on Illmatic, I just saw the documentary, Time is Illmatic, again on Netflix recently, like last week.
We have a tendency to think as consumers that if you don't see this famous person on TV as much anymore, that they going broke. No. A lot of people, here's the thing with fame, and I'm not famous, but fame, I would imagine, could be exhausting after a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you know, if I fall back so long, now I got all this money. Now you just start investing because you got to think you got some of the top advisors who's advising you how to make your money. Now you got more options to play with. And man, you could be secretly be like a freaking millionaire, you know, in the next 5 years. Look at Chameleonaire. People ain't heard of Millionaire. And
yes.
A millionaire is successful as hell in business.
Yeah, he is.
And that's just one of many. There's a lot of them. I mean, you think of like professional athletes who's did things right. You know what I mean? Yep. Al Harrington. A lot of people who even watch sports probably didn't even know who Al Harrington was. But Al Harrington has a whole investment group in cannabis. Viola, super successful. Balling. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a Ryan Davis Instagram video recently about Floyd Mayweather and how people like try to clown this dude because he can't read and they think he makes like bad investments. But Floyd Mayweather's value keeps going up and up and up because of his investments, right? And I just feel like Jay-Z talks about the money and the deals he's doing, which is great, but that's just not Nas style. Nas is like, I'm a make these investments, I'm gonna get these endorsements. And I think Nas is worth like more than 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Which
but
is
Nas
not
made 100 million on when Coinbase launched. When Coinbase
let's look it up right now. Nas net worth right now. Let's see what we're talking about. Okay, it says 70 million. I mean, maybe the internet is hating. I don't know, but I thought it was more than 70 million,
bro.
But that's still a whole lot of goddamn money.
A whole lot of money.
Jay-Z net worth 1.4 billion. Okay. Okay.
But I'm just saying, think about this. Nas is how old? Like Nas got to be in his prime.
He's 40. So hold on. In 94, he was 20, right? So you add 7, carry the 2. So Nas is 47 right now.
Right. Nas not even 50.
Jay-Z's
so let's look at mortality rate. Let's just say he stay. I mean, when you're rich, you live long because you get the best health care, whatever. But let's just say he lives to be 80. So let's just say he still got a nice 33 years left.
Okay.
And he has, let's just say 70 million, right? Now, just because you're worth 70 million, which he's worth more than that. But just because you got 70 million net worth, that doesn't necessarily mean you have it liquid. So let's just say, because we just know he just checked the bag on that Coinbase IPO, excuse me. So let's take 70 million and divide that by 33.
That's like 2 million.
That's him spending $2,121,212 a year. And at 47 years old, you don't spend the same money as you used to when you was 27 years old.
Right.
And he gonna keep making more money. So he's set for life. And his family and his kids is set for life too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get to. So fuck what everybody else talking about. Because all them people who on the internet, if you look up their net worth, $2,000, you broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? So shit, how about that?
Yeah, 2,000 is decent. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like it's been times when
net worth. I said net worth.
Yeah, but what is net worth? Your assets, the value of like. I'm telling you,
yeah, it's basically what you're worth.
I know that, but I'm just saying that, like, when I moved out here, nigga, I had $1,200 to my name. That was it. So when you say 2,000, I'm like, that sounds bad, but at the same time, it was times when I was way worse than that. Way worse. Oh. My net worth was like $5 in terms of like what I owned. Was the only thing. I had no investments.
A $2,000 net worth is not good.
I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying the people who talking all that shit ain't worth shit. Let me ask you a question.
You gotta be careful.
What do you think? What do you think that the world would look like if social media never existed? Think it'd be a better place?
Like it was like 1997?
Yeah.
I mean, we just have like, I would be like, I used to like print out porn on my printer in 97 and like have like still images of pornography. So I don't know. Like I used to have like.
That has nothing to do with social media.
Well, this is before social media.
I'm asking a question like, what do you think what do you think the world would look like if social media never existed?
It's good and bad to everything, bro. I think that if social media didn't exist, people would be.
We would just figure out another way to do business and market, right? Because that's the good part about social media is marketing. That's the best thing about social media. And that's actually the sole purpose of it. But what's happened is that you got so many people's opinions, you know what I mean? And it's also caused a device in a lot of groups, racial groups. It's also been the spread of misinformation and gossip. And then if you think about it from a biblical standpoint,
Oh shit.
Yes, right. That's right. I'm about to put y'all on spiritual game. One of the things that guys hate is feet that running swift to mischief. You know what that means? People who spread rumors. You know what I'm saying? That's social media all day, every day. People in your business spreading rumors. And the only reason I bring that up, so you say, how does that relate to all this?
You can't be eating ass and quoting Bible verses like at the same time.
I don't eat ass. So what's they got to do with anything? I don't eat ass. I do a lot of nasty shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying nasty shit, but I'm just saying you like yeah, I do this, but God said. God said.
I'm relating this to like what people in regards to who would say, oh, Nas is broke, woo woo woo. I mean, this ain't even about Nas. This is just in general.
I mean, that's
about the hold on. What I'm saying is basically your opinion doesn't fucking matter to what.
That's the evolution of society. Now, when I say evolution, it's not really like it's elevating. I'm just saying that that's what's happening. But that shit don't matter. So, but if you know it don't matter, and this is why people turn their comments off on Instagram posts. People just post pictures, turn the comments off because they don't want to hear that shit. That's pretty smart to me. Like celebrities. Actually, Floyd Mayweather did that. People just say like, oh yeah, he can't read. So he was like, you know what? And Ryan Davis had a really good post about that shit. He said, Floyd Mayweather has been through so much trauma. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
He been through so much trauma growing up that he don't want to see that shit, bro. You know? So people can talk that talk, but that's like a side effect of social media. That's not what social media was built for. Like it's just people having
social media has given people a platform to speak that shouldn't never say shit.
No, but that's not true because you can post something and somebody can say to you, I don't care about your show. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? Who the fuck is you? So it's kind of like if it gives you a voice, then they get a voice. You can't determine who gets a voice and who don't get a voice. So I'm just saying, like, you got to take the good with the bad.
Let's look at it like this, Dave. All right. They're like, okay, your show ain't shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we're contributing something. You know what I'm saying?
In our opinion.
Hear me out. Hold on, hear me out.
In our opinion.
Hold on, hear me out.
It's not facts.
Hear me out, Dave. Hear me out. We've had people on here who talked about mental health. We've had people on here who's talked about financial literacy. We've had people on here who's talked about health. You know what I'm saying? We're contributing to something positive.
In our opinion.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
Hold on. Mental health is mental health important?
Bruh, you watch videos on YouTube. No. You watch videos on YouTube. You might be like, this video is raw. It's still gonna be like 200 thumbs down. So I'm saying that.
Okay, you know what? I'm asking you though, Dave. Is mental health important?
Yes.
Yes or no? Is financial literacy important? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is health important? Yes or no?
But that's not the point. My point is that,
and it's not. It wasn't from our opinion. It was from professional experts in those fields.
Yeah, so what? It don't matter. You still gonna have haters. Like
haters or whatever, but I'm saying so.
No. That's
the fact. No, and we just using this as an example because no one hasn't said that. But what I'm saying is, what this platform and what the show is doing is contributing, and it's giving back. People who just in the comment section ain't giving nothing. And the whole point I'm trying to make is your opinion don't mean shit because you're not even giving anything in the first place. At least we set up a platform. At least we went out our way to create a whole fucking logo and got somebody who's does our engineering to get a message out or whatnot.
You gotta care less. You gotta care less because like if you don't care less, you're gonna find your panties getting in a bunch about everything. Like, and I say panties in a bunch, but like you're gonna be upset about everything. People are gonna talk shit, but like I said, that's just a side effect of social media. You take the good with the bad. It's gonna be all right. So you can't get mad at them you can't be like, well, shut the fuck up because you ain't doing nothing. I'm like, who cares?
No, ain't nobody getting mad about it. But the whole point I was trying to make.
Well, why give it energy? Why even address it?
No, what I'm saying is the whole point I'm trying to make is, and we are agreeing on the same thing. We just talking about how you look at it from two different perspectives.
I don't address it.
And I'm just trying to say that, when you do have fame and success, you are going to have a lot of people who hate just because. You know what I mean? Somebody could be saying like, "Oh, I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? If somebody showed a memoir of Kobe playing sports on the day he passed away, it's still gonna be people who gives the thumbs down. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's still gonna be people who gonna say it was people saying shit. Well, he got a rape allegation, blah blah blah. Like, man, we ain't even talking about that right now. We talking about the greatest of Kobe Bryant, but whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that irregardless, social media has its pros and cons. But in terms of the cons that people hate and the spreading misinformation, if you that person that's actually speaking about something of substance, a teachable moment, showing people something, it doesn't matter what those other people say. It's irregardless, because you got some people who actually have platforms who are called influencers. Okay, when I think of an influencer, I want to think from a positive perspective, somebody who was influencing something positive, whether you were influencing someone to make some money, whether you were influencing somebody to be a better parent, whether you're influencing somebody to be in better shape. You got influencers, right? With thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers who ain't doing nothing but spreading some dumb shit. And you got a lot of people who follow it and listen to it and take their word as gospel. Now, I'm not hating on nobody because I mean, you're going to have them type of people though, but you can choose to follow them or not. You know what I'm saying? And take their word as the gospel. But that's, again, we are in an age of social media. You know what I'm saying? So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm just saying I don't focus my energy on that stuff, man. Like, it's a lot of conversations about stuff with people. And I remember Lil Rel told me a long time ago, he said, everybody can't go. Everybody can't be a part of what's about to come for you. So as opposed to me being like engaging with people about trying to be negative because they ain't doing shit, I let them do what they gonna do because they gonna still do it at the end of the day. Like it's no point in me letting my light get like dimmed by people. This is why I'm still doing that 30 days of like positivity stuff, because like I feel like if you even just give a little bit of yourself and open the door to like people talking shit, you get that shit will kind of like jump onto you. And then you'll be surprised if people like want to roast you or talk shit about you and you just don't engage and they say, all right, you know what, that's cool. But like you don't go back roasting them and you just be like, all right, I don't care. People get really mad when you do that. It's like, oh, you better than me now? I'm like, no, I'm just not, and trying to be in your bullshit. And you'll find out that people get more mad about that than you actually engaging back and trying to come back with these witty comebacks and like, oh, get him. No, like, I'm not gonna get him. I'm just going to show you what I'm about to do. And then you'll be like, oh, because then you'll realize that once you elevate, they're gonna be on your balls again, like soon. So like that's the end game, you know? Mm-hmm. That's it. That is it. I had so many comics, not even comics, but just people, but all comics too, where, and I think I told you this, like I was in therapy, telling my counselor, I was like, oh, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna be everything that they said I wasn't gonna be. And he was like, Dave, you're great already. Why do you care what they think? And I was like, you know what? You're right. And Doc Love told me this as he was drunk outside of No Bar on the curb sleep one night. He was like, Dave.
He's gonna put that man business up there. God damn.
I had a dream last night, bro. It was me, you, Doc, and Tennille, and we was on the top of this rooftop in Long Beach, California. And this is what heaven looks like to me. It wasn't a cloud in the sky, and we were in this baller ass. And this is a true story. We were in this baller ass like condo, but we owned it. And I think me and you was up there drinking. You had a weird type of like statue in your hand for some reason. I don't know why you had it, but you had on like this, the outfit like that blue button down with like the maroon pants you be wearing on Facebook. And we saw Doc and Tennille and they came up and we just owned this fly ass property in Long Beach, California, and it was just beautiful. And I was like, I don't know if that's like a sign that we're gonna be on some like real like baller type shit coming up soon or what, but it was like this is what heaven feels like. Like it wasn't a cloud in the sky, but it was just beautiful blue skies, blue water, blue, like just land. I was just like, and then I woke up. But Doc Love told me, he said, man, don't worry about what people think about you, because at the end of the day, they want to be you. Always. Whether it's comics, whether it's people in your comments, they can't do what you do. If they could do what you could do, they would do it.
Well, I mean, that is right, because there's more people who are watching you than you think. Watching all of us. You know what I mean?
Always.
I get people who I don't talk to, who haven't called, who don't like nothing. This happens all the time. Like, hey man, keep doing your thing, bro. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You know what I mean? And I don't post, I don't brag, I don't do anything.
But we do get one comment each podcast episode about how people love you, and like they be like, "Yo, your shit was so amazing, nigga." I was like, "All right." We get that one time each episode.
That shit. Why you holding back?
You said what?
They say that about me?
About you? I'm saying like no. I'm saying you tell us each episode. You be like, man. It was like, man, we love this show, or like, you know, like.
No, I tell you that. I don't put it on the podcast. I just tell you that. But I'm broadcasting it though. But I'm just saying though. Look, it ain't to brag, whatever. Hey, man, look. Tell me something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I had that much confidence in myself. But what I'm saying is like,
you don't say.
People are looking at you. More people got eyes on you than you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, more what?
I mean, yeah, it's just keep doing you, keep being the best you can be, you know, and just stay positive, man. I'm not arguing with nobody, bro. I'm not giving nobody that energy. I said this before. 2 things that you should protect more than anything is your time and your energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving to look. If it's not in alignment with the goals, you don't get my time. And if you come to bring some shit that's not gonna help me become a better person, you don't get my energy. You got negative energy. All that hate talk, negative energy. People don't even realize the smallest things. Oh, when people are hating on, oh, such and such song was trash. This movie was trash. Blah blah blah. Don't watch it, bro. That's negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Because although we don't know these, they might not particularly know them celebrities per se, but you shitting on their hard work and their money that they put into it. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I think it's important that everybody takes a month to just only put out positive vibes. Like it's hard to not say nothing negative about something for a month, bro, because we're just kind of conditioned to like being in a state of unhappiness about things. But it's like, if you just appreciate, and it's not a natural thing to do. But
I don't know if comedians could be positive for a month, especially performing all the time. Because part of what makes us funny is we talk about shit.
But comedians, I don't think people can.
I mean, that's life, bro. It's gonna be stuff that you dislike or whatever, but it's really just be mindful of it. That's all. Like if you know, you ever been with somebody that every time you see them, like something going on in their life. Hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm so broke right now, and
I'm agreeing with you.
And my car broke down, and this, and it's like this person tried to screw me over.
That's the left side of the spectrum, from like -25. Somebody's saying all these things happen, but I'm saying that if you took that same energy, and that person as well, not you, but that person who's complaining, can you imagine what that person would be like if all they did was kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Where they kind of like speak things into existence about things that they're going to do and work on those things, and like it's almost like we call it corny in the Black community a lot of times, but at the same time, energy is real, right?
Very real.
So if you can be negative and have negative energy, can you imagine what the positive energy would do? I feel like we've been conditioned so much from our situations that whenever we start talking about shit like that, it's like, man, get your ass out of here with all that positivity talk. Or they're like, they're like, who are you? Who are you? You ain't that dude. You can't
I don't care, bro. You can get positive energy from a hype, from an alcoholic, from a bum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing, man. You just really, and if your energy is if you protect your energy well enough, you'll be able to discern when it's positive or negative. Like it's like nowadays, bro. Like I get a feeling, like if something ain't right. Like if I come into a room and it's a few people and I'm in the vibe and ain't right, I'll leave. Ain't nobody necessarily had to say anything bad to me or whatnot. I'm just like, I might be listening to like side conversations inadvertently, or just see what people doing, or see how people looking or whatnot, and or have people. It's sometimes it's not even about what people say; it's about what they don't say, because body language is a part of language. Period. Right. So if it just don't feel right, I'll leave. You know what I mean? And that's part, and I pray for discernment, right? Because I'm that serious about protecting my energy. When people like, even with the whole dating scene, like when people like, oh, you just want to da 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 because you single, you just want to like, be with a lot of women. Bro, here's something. I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 at the end of
King's Empowerment Seminar.
Right. But the thing is like that could be no further from the truth, because I don't need look. If I bring a woman to my crib, into my bedroom, that's my most sacred place. Your bedroom is the most sacred place of your house, right? That's where you rest. That's where you meditate. That's where you read, you study, whatever the case is.
That's the bathroom.
I'm not about to bring no negative, bad spirits into that place. You know what I'm saying? Where I rest my head at. I don't just want to be bringing that like now. I think of stuff like that now. I'm very cautious of
that. We are all based off energy, man. And I promise you, until I made the decision to, even in Chicago, to be like, I think Clark Jones asked me like, he was like, who are your favorite comics in Chicago? Top 5. And I put myself in that top 5, even though maybe I wasn't. But
don't feel bad about that. If you
no, I don't feel bad about it.
Right.
I'm saying that I made a decision to put the energy out there that I'm going to be the best, regardless. And even when I was like dating, like it was one comedian. I'm not gonna name her name, but people was like, "How the fuck you dating her?" This is our good friend. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, "What you mean? Like, I'm me. Like, why wouldn't she date me?" They were like, "Yeah, but you just like a corny teacher nigga." I'm just like, bro. I'm like, you don't know how much dopest I have inside of me. Like, because you don't have it in you.
And you ain't got to justify it either.
No, but you know what it's like when people try to stun on you, and sometimes you feel like that Arthur meme, you holding your fists, like
yeah.
Right? So it's like, yeah, I know I don't gotta do that now, but it's times, and this at Jokes and Notes too, bro. Like it'll be times when people will just start roasting each other in the lobby. I'm just like, oh shit, here we go with this little cafeteria school, like junior high shit, like to show you I'm the hottest nigga because I know how to roast people. Like I'm like, can y'all write a script? Can you format a script? Can you spell? Like all these real ass things. Like yes, you might be the dude that's the funniest man right now making it, but it's like these are all insecurities about what the fuck is really going on. So you gotta just focus on what you do well and do that shit and fuck everything else. And that's it.
Yeah, because you always gonna have people. I mean, if you feel like you gotta one up somebody by putting them down, it spells insecurity. Everybody not gonna see it. I'm gonna see it.
Damn, we've not been naming. We haven't been naming our episodes yet lately. So I'm like, Eli, to think of a name for this episode, like as we talk about this stuff. I'm like, it's good vibes.
Do you, boo boo? Do you? That's the name of the episode.
Do you, boo boo?
We kind of had something like that, but we didn't really get into it like this. So really,
I like do you,
like organic.
Do you, do you, boo boo? I like that. Do you, comma, boo boo.
I mean,
capitalize boo boo.
Okay, so here's a prime example, Dave. Like, okay, so we just now transitioned over to YouTube, right? We 20 episodes in. Granted, we would love to have success episode 1, episode 5, episode 10. But there is a lot of people, that doesn't reach success on the YouTube platform until maybe episode 180. Who's like, I've been doing this for 3-4 years and I'm just now starting to pop. All right. Thing is that we still got good content and we still got good stuff to talk about. Whether we have 3 people viewing our platform or 300, the conversation that you and I have would still be the same if you was just me and you on a telephone call. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And really, like, I just think that I'm not really concerned about that because this part of my day, this is like therapy for me. The week has been heavy between what I'm doing with my businesses, between just the frustrations that I have and just whatever. When on Thursdays at 8:30, I know that I get to sit down, I get to talk with my homeboy, whether we in agreement or disagreement, which is beautiful because we can agree to disagree without hating each other.
Just don't mention my beard being dark again like that. That was like, I was like, okay. That's like me being like, you gonna black him out? You like, oh, your beard black? I was like, okay.
And the thing is, like, some people will side with your opinions on certain things, and some people side with my opinions on certain things. But overall, what we doing is we're still giving back. You know what I'm saying? We got a cool, interesting dynamic. So we just advise and just encourage people. Everybody can't start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? But like this one right here is, if you want to like hear about just an array of different topics, which is something that we can actually speak on. We're not just, even though we're comedians, we're not just focused just on things that's funny. We can talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have more to talk about this tonight, actually, but we got to wrap up. It's almost been an hour. Yeah. And it's time to go. But point one is follow us on our on Instagram for the post show. But we can talk a whole lot about this stuff because I think that there are nuggets of information that people want to hear and need to hear in some ways. So
we encourage the engagement. Like eventually we want people to join the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I hate my friends asked, what is the strike over? Which strike are you referring to? Is there a strike going on that I don't know about?
What's the comment?
What is the strike over? Somebody said that in the chat. I don't know what that means.
On YouTube?
Elaborate. Well, you can try to answer the question the best as possible. But so we do a post show after this show, and the thing, just let me just try to like just to let y'all know, we are new to the YouTube. We came from streaming on Facebook, but we've been doing this now for about 4 months, and but we all on social media. My Dave Helem on Instagram, Facebook.
Y'all know what it is, man. Like,
yeah, Eli Hamilton, Facebook, Instagram. You can follow us, and we do a post show on Instagram Live. We get a little bit more engagement because a lot of our friends tend to join the conversation. Anybody who follow us, which is cool, and it's dope because you can add people to the conversation. So follow that. But anything also this Saturday at 11 p.m. I'll be at Zany's performing at 11 p.m. If you want to see my opinions and dialogue live. Yes, I tell it all, motherfucker. Come hear my shit, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm never on a draw for words, that's for sure. So come check me out. I'll be at Zany's at 11 o'clock this Saturday.
I'll be in the park running tomorrow. That's where I will be this week. Stand-up is like not really, it's coming back. I got a show with Dumbfounded. Do you know who Dumbfounded is?
Never heard of Dumbfounded. No.
Dumbfounded is man. Look, I did my show at Bronson Bar, the one you did before. On
Bronson Bar coming back. Please say yes.
I'll get there. So I was doing a show with Dumbfounded, and I didn't know who Dumbfounded was, but I walk into my show, and guess what? I see sitting in the booth randomly.
Who?
Anderson .Paak. Just chilling. Yeah. I'm just like, yo, like This is one of my faves. I'm geeking out. He was like, yo, you got any weed? And I was like, no, but I got somebody like who has some weed possibly, right? And it was cool talking to him for whatever moment. But he said, yo, my boy's a comic. Can he go up? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I put him up, and he's this battle rapper from like Wildin' Out, this Asian cat. So he hit me up. He's doing a show on the 21st of May in LA outside. So I'm gonna do his outside show. I ain't been on stage since I did Tony Baker's show. I feel like LA, like you don't get many shows, but when you get them, right? So the Comedy Store just opened back up this week. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and hang out. Like,
the rest of, I mean, look, man, it's pretty like the rest of this year is gonna be pretty cool, man. I mean, and that's one thing. Like, I like Bronson Bar. I've only been out there and performed one time when I was in LA. That was back in 2019, prior to the pandemic. Man, Bronson Bar Dave put a dope ass show. He does a show simultaneously.
It's called a dope ass.
It's a dope ass comedy show. Literally, that's the name of it. He does it in LA, and he comes to Chicago. He does it in North Bar. But when I went out to LA, he had me on the show. It was cool. The energy was dope. The vibe.
Man, that was the most Chicago show we ever had in my life.
That was a cool show. There was a lot of people from Chicago when they showed that back.
It was you.
I'm saying, like, you got to bring that back. Like, you got to bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it back regardless of Bronson Bar or not. But I feel like it's crypto, right? Like this is the elevation of currency. Like I feel like Dope Comedy Show is going to raise the game like that. And no matter if Bronson Bar is there or not, which I hope it will be, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm still gonna have it. But that night was flames, bro. Dubs, you, Rail was there. It was just such a Chicago night.
Yeah, Doc performed that night.
Doc Love, Clark was there. Like, yeah, like it was so dope that Rail wasn't even on the show. He just got on stage and was like, "Hey," and he probably a little drunk. But he was like, "Hey, I'm so proud of these niggas." And I was just like, "Yeah."
I mean, it's cool, man. That's what it is. So it's like, the fact that you can put that together, just to kind of let people know what it is, man. Like, that's cool. And then we can, and the podcast kind of serves as like a kind of like as a liaison, what I mean, to like what we do on stage, because these thoughts, these conversations, we end up having them in conversations we having them on stage, but there might be like a 3-second bit, 2 to 3 minute bit. You know what I mean? And then and it's pretty cool. So I mean, just check us out, man. Yeah, I'm just excited, for what's to come. Come check me out Saturday, man. Like I got some travel planned out for the rest of this year. Pretty much already planned out.
King's Empowerment
Seminar taking place November 4th through the 8th.
Oh,
in Dominican Republic. It's gonna be wild. It's my 40th B-Day. I know I don't look 40, but black don't crack, and I take care of myself.
How you know you don't look 40?
Water and I work out.
How you know?
How do I know what?
You say I don't look 40. I'm like, 40 is not old. So like,
it's not old, but I don't look my age. I know I don't look my age.
How do you know that?
I get told that all the time.
I knew about that. Like, when women like, oh my God, you look so young. You look so like, who tells you like how young you look?
Look, this is my homeboy. People that's watching, I know he means well, but if this was a stranger, I'd be like, negative energy. Oh, he's hating because I don't look 40. Negative energy.
No, you look like a healthy 40-year-old. Not in the bad way.
Like I'm 32.
You are going through a midlife crisis. Just
leave us a comment in the chat and let us know how you think Eli Hamza look.
You saw Black Panther 3 years ago and was like, I'm Killmonger forever. Right? So like I get it.
Y'all check us out on Instagram Live. We're gonna get that in about 15 minutes. We
hold on. Hopefully quicker than that. But
10 minutes. I gotta refill my cup. I only have one cup. It gets a little bit more grimy on there because we get a little more real because we obviously drink a little bit more.
Before we leave, I got to celebrate with something I forgot.
Okay.
For years, I have been missing a side tooth. The side tooth is 9.
Ain't no you got your side tooth back?
Back, baby.
Oh, he getting money. How much that side tooth costs? How much? What's the going rate on the side tooth in 2021?
$4,000, baby. But guess what?
Damn, that's an expensive ass side tooth.
But guess what? You said, okay, you said. You said.
So you know when people got like them gold snatch out bottoms, they take pictures like this. You know what I'm saying? So Dave gonna be taking pictures like this now, showing his side teeth in.
Yo, this has been missing for like 5 years, like for real. Like this
I'll tell you what I've been blessed with. I've been blessed with good oral hygiene. I've had one cavity in my whole life.
Thinking about you, bro. Okay, fuck. Like I know you're going to start. This is about this missing side tooth right now. Okay, like look, I know you 32 and you're a young Wakanda warrior. I get that. Like you are a healthy Black Panther. I smoked cigarettes for a long time. The cigarettes were fucking up my teeth for years.
You drink coffee too?
No, I just drank liquor and smoked cigarettes. And you know those commercials they
coffee,
like
Coca-Cola, any type of dark drink will stain your teeth after a while.
Yeah, but the actual cigarettes will break your teeth.
Yeah, and candy,
but more so cigarettes. So, anyway, I'm excited because I got this side tooth back, baby.
I'm happy for you. I mean, I shouldn't give a fuck, but I'm happy because you're happy. So,
have you ever noticed it before?
No.
You never know that I had a tooth missing on the side.
I noticed hot sauce, but I didn't notice yours.
Okay, okay. Never mind. All right. Well, all right. What's time to go? Because
y'all make sure y'all again follow us on IG at Eli Hamilton. I got 2 pages. I gotta disable the other one. I gotta back up.
Please stop using the other one, bro. Like
I know people still follow me on that shit too. Follow me on Eli Hamilton, Eli_Hamilton 1. It's the one with me sitting in my car.
That's
the one with me on the boat with my shit.
That's
it. Don't follow that one. Follow the other one, and then follow Dave Helem and Dave Helem. He's gonna pop right up.
I don't have a burner profile. Okay, so
and if y'all are looking for a good engineer for your show, I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker, bro. AC, what the fuck does that even mean, man?
It's a joke. Ataclysm, like cataclysm. ACLYSM, Ataclysm. Yeah, I fucking hate it too, dude.
James Webb is his name. Shit, I don't.
Please follow. Just follow me at People of Comedy Network on Instagram if you want to look up. It's easier to spell.
All right, so y'all know what to do now. We gonna be on YouTube. We here now. Get ready for us. We taking over.
We taking over.
We ain't got shit right now, but what? How many subscribers?
4.
But when y'all come back and look at this, you're like, man, I remember when y'all had 4 subscribers. And y'all like, when y'all get this dope? And we gonna respond like, bitch, we been dope since day one. You just not catching on.
This is like buying Bitcoin in 2010 right now. If you're watching the show, subscribe, right. Share the show, follow us.
Please like and subscribe. Right. We'll see y'all on IG Live in 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Y'all be blessed. Peace.